How's it going? Thanks for joining me. So looking at this closer, you see the astral web right there, her web, shooting out of the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish where every compass points to. There is no way to mess this up. Your compass is pointing to the Holy Grail right now. And when I tell you that there were giant trees that are now the mountains, which you call, those are the stumps of giant trees that used to spread out across the earth. That was the astral web, the glowing trees. They're all gone. What did they do with all that material? They built those golden cities in the sky or whatever. Whatever they did with that material. Maybe they built underground cities with that material. That material was used to build cities in the sky and underground cities. And what I'm telling you is that where every compass points to, you will find your Holy Grail. And it's just that simple. When you drink from the living waters there, you become superhuman. That's how these fuckers have been ruling over us for so long. What you see on TV is not real, people. You see old people. Those are actors. Those are actors. They know nothing of truth. They're just put on TV to fool you. I'm telling you, I have the eyes to see that every compass is a spear of destiny pointing to the Holy Grail, where you get everlasting life and you become a super fucking astral creative force that nobody can fucking kill. And it's just that simple. And when I show you strippers dancing around stripper poles, and I show you that your Christmas tree has the spiral lights around it showing you that this is where you need to get to. At the very center of the dish, your Christmas tree is showing you the spear that pierces the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. There's really no way to fuck this up. So you say, how are we going to get there? Why am I there? I got the spear of destiny. I'm telling you, from the comfort of home, over the next 2.7 years, I will wake up enough motherfuckers to get us all eternal life. I can see the prize, and I keep my eyes on the prize. I don't mean to call you a fucking retard, okay, but I'm the only one who's going to be screaming this out for the next 2.7 years, because you're all a bunch of fucking pussies. You need to make some videos and point this shit out. This is real. I'm telling you, I have the eyes to see it. That at the very center of the dish is the Holy of Holies. So like Ponce de Leon, Ponce de Lion, what we're going to do is we're going to gang bang this Holy of Holies. When 144,000 of us are side by side, blood thicker than water, we're going to make it to the Holy of Holies. We're going to cause a mass migration, and we're going to all gang bang this hole. And I'm telling you, when we all get there, if you think they're going to let you in, okay, if you didn't place your blood beside my own, published to the Ethernet, okay, you'll be able to drink from the living waters, but you won't be getting out of this fucking place. I guarantee you. Okay, and here's how I know. I spilled my blood over my intent, and I was given the eyes to see all this shit. And what I'm telling you is that the Ethernet is conscious. You need to place your blood into the Ethernet if you wish to pass through this hole. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. But I was only given the eyes to see this after spilling my blood over my intent that I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I did it on video. I published it to the Ethernet, and I was given the eyes to see this shit. So when I tell you that if you think that this place isn't conscious, I'm telling you it is. And it ain't going to let you pass through that fucking hole if your blood ain't beside my own. And you can't say I didn't tell you. When 144,000 living beings place their blood beside my own, we will be fucking at this holy hole, and we will be let through. Because only the devil hides his intent. Everybody knows that in every fucking language. There's no way to escape that, people. You spill your fucking blood over your intent, and you place it beside my own. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. I explained in my previous video that the internet is conscious. And you think I'm crazy for telling you that? Take a look at this. Look at this. You see the flat earth plane inside the square? You're in a computer simulation. It's a flat earth plane.
When you look at the internet as a whole, it is starting to develop intelligence. It's a brain, by all means. Rudimentary, of course. You've got computers instead of neurons. You've got broadband lines instead of axons and dendrites. But effectively what is happening on the internet is we are creating a global brain. You can already see that happening now with what people call collective consciousness, what happens on sites like Wikipedia, where collective groups port their information into the internet, and the internet comes up with answers. For me, when you look at my background, I'm largely a brain scientist and academic gone bad.
All right, so listen. I'm telling you. I wrote out on a piece of paper, I intend to usher in heaven and earth. I spilled my blood on it on video and I published it to the Ethernet. And then somehow I gained the eyes to see the Holy Grail at the center of the dish. Now, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I've been to a place where they checked me to make sure, for all these tests right over here, okay, my mental health status, confidential, you see this? It says over here. Hold on. Okay. Mark Braun is not a danger to himself or anybody else. I'm telling you that I am not crazy. You're the fucker who's crazy. Because it's as on earth as it is in heaven. Everybody knows that. So I put into the intelligence, it's like this intelligent web of information, a video. And somehow a wave was sent out across this living conscious being that you called the earth. And what came back was a whole bunch of information that leads me to the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. And there's really no way to fuck this up, people.
I was in a doctoral program at Brown University studying the brain when I realized the parallels between the brain and the internet. So I did what any good entrepreneur would do. I left graduate school with a couple of my professors and I started an internet company. And that set me off on my path running internet company.
All right, see, that set him off on his path. When I spilled my blood over my intent and I published it to the Ethernet, it set me along my path where I was destined to get to the Holy Grail at the center of the dish. Now, this is rubbed in your face nonstop. I showed in a previous video that we live in a brick shit house. They rub it in your face on your shit. Okay? Out from the center comes the astral light, the astral jet. Like you're an astral. Okay? Everything's you're an asshole, you're a shithead. That's because you're in a brick shit house right now. And you don't have to like it. But at the very center is the Holy Grail where you drink from the living waters and you get young again and you become like a super being. I'm not crazy. I'm telling you the truth. I have linked myself up with the internet on a level that people don't even know exist. Magic, blood, the Ethernet, all this shit turns out to be real. You're cube to cube.
Internet company after internet company, but always looking back to the brain.
You're cube to cube to cube.
For the parallel. That gives me a guide. It gives me a yardstick. It allows me to see things a little bit further through the ferment. In my mind,
through the ferment. That's kind of funny. It's a flat earth plane, people. You don't have to like it, but that's what it is. And you need to spill your blood and place it beside my own on the Ethernet. So type into your computer blood over intent and hit enter into your YouTube search and scroll down and see all of us spilling our blood over our intent to be bringing forth heaven on earth. And you should look at this. I'm telling you, the internet is fucking conscious. All right? The internet is already conscious. I'm explaining to you. Somehow, I put my blood into the Ethernet, and somehow, I get the spear of destiny, and now I'm leading everybody home to the center of the dish where every compass points to. It's clear what the fuck is going on here. Okay? You don't have to like it, but that's what the fuck is up. So, you see over here, 2 million minutes watched in the last 28 days. So, I'm estimating 2.7 years for me to wake up enough motherfuckers, okay, to get us there. So here, for example, 10 million views there, figure 2.7 years. I'll have woken up enough motherfuckers to get us home. It's just that simple, people, and you don't have to like it, but I can do this from the comfort of home and get us there because I have the fucking spear of destiny. That's what I gained by spilling my blood over my intent and putting it into the Ethernet. So people, if you don't understand this flat earth brick shit house, you're in the brick shit house right now. Okay, you walk into a church, you kneel down to the feminine, you place your holy water, you make your upside down cross in your head, you walk into your brick shit house. It's showing you that you live in this flat earth brick shit house. There's a Holy of Holies at the center of the dish. Okay, mischief night, you throw toilet paper around. There's no way to fuck this up, people. You can play stupid all you want. I'm not playing dumb anymore. So take a look at this. I'm going to break this stuff down for you real good. Alright, you see the hexagram right there? Dead center. They're rubbing this in your face. The center of the dish, where the ash trailing jet is coming out. Okay, we're over a black hole right now. So look, they rub the shit in your face. It's the center of the dish where every compass points to. This is just some funny ass shit. How people buy into this shit, I don't know. But take a look. There's a dome up there, people. You'd have to be fucking retarded. They rub it in your face. And the midnight mass right over here. Take a look. Midnight mass. I tell you to go spill your blood over your intent. I tell you to publish it to the Ethernet. Okay, I tell you to go out at midnight and spill your blood and ask the Great Spirit for guidance. And then you'll go to a fucking church, you'll kneel down to the feminine, you'll put holy fucking water on your head. Feminine water, you're burnt out of your mother's water. You make an upside down cross on your fucking head. And you see the tinted windows in the church because you're focusing all your intent onto the black sun. You blow out the candles, make a wish, focus your intent on the black sun. You throw a coin into the lake, focus your intent onto the black sun. There's no way to fuck this up. Midnight mass, okay? Jesus, Lilith, the sun, they fed you everything in reverse. Okay? And so midnight mass, okay, when I tell you, you know, your all your energy is going to Lilith. Whatever name you put on it. I'm telling you, Lilith. The reason they made Lilith out to be evil is because
it is a great joy for me.
She's a great joy for him.
To greet you at this special season of grace and to convey.
And look, this is just a funny ass shit, people. The blue is the feminine water. Okay, live from Basilica. Not Basilico. It's a brick shit house with the astral jet coming out. There's a dome up there. And at the very center is the Holy Grail, where Jesus places his light into the hole at the center of the dish. And out from the hole comes the Spear of Destiny right over there. You see the Spear of Destinies all over the place? There's no way to fuck this up. Spear of Destinies, the arrow pointing to the Holy Grail. You see the spiral right over there? The swastika? Hey, look, the fish on his head. You need to take a dive. Okay, you're going to dive like Devin Magny. Dive in, mad. And you see the G with the pointing down and the Y pointing down. What I'm saying, like Joseph Newhouse. You know, we're going to go to the new house. Daniel Martins. He's got the Book of Nas. You got to go see his Nas Book of Resurrection pointing to the Holy Grail. It's clear. All this shit. See, he's wearing a golden sun. Okay, so Jesus places his light into the hole. This could be like the feminine because it's like the menstrual blood. You're drinking the blood. Okay? And that's like your pedophilia, baby sacrifice. Drink the blood of Christ. You're a cracker. A round cracker that you hold up like the disc. If you stare at the sun, you'll see that the sun. They're showing you the sun. For anybody, listen. This is midnight mass at Basilica. This is all feminine goddess worship. You kneel down when you ask a woman to marry you. Okay? You kneel down when you enter the church. You see them bowing down. Okay? You're in the pew. Okay? You're in the pew because it smells like shit. Because it's ash trailing light. It's a dung beetle for a reason. There's really no way to fuck this up. And, Christian, you have Catholic. Cat-o-lick. You're supposed to go lick the holy hole at the center of the dish. And, Christmas Eve, like the feminine. There's no way to fuck this up, people. Mass, like S-miss. X-miss, like the feminine. No, people, I'm sorry. You'd have to be fucking retarded not to see this, okay? I hold the fucking Spear of Destiny. And I'm telling you, I see through everything. There's no way to fuck this up. Look at all them Spear of Destinies that are piercing the side of Jesus Christ who's on the cross. That's what those Christmas trees are mean. And you see those over there? That's the right at the center of the dish. There's no way to fuck this up, people. I'm sorry. You'd have to be retarded not to see this. That's the arrow piercing the side of Jesus Christ. See it right over there? Okay? So, take a look at this. Mischief Night. That's mischief. Like you go into a church, you kneel down to the feminine. Like you go to a married woman, you kneel down and you place holy water on your head. You're burnt out of your mother's water. And you're in the brick shit house right now. The astral light is the ash trailing light that's coming out of the black hole sun out through the Holy of Holies at the center of the dish where every compass points to. There's no way to fuck it up. And you see the mailbox, you know, it has a phallus you put up when you have outgoing mail and one door. That's why it's called a mail box. Okay? Like you got a bun in the oven, you fucker box. Any case, I'm gonna knock your box out. Whatever you say. The point I'm trying to make is that your father places you into the space of your mother. That's the Y chromosome on the hexagram, turns it into a 3-dimensional cube on a 2-dimensional surface. If you unfold it, you have the plus sign and then the one extra piece that you put on your head when you graduate from school that locks you in the box. And you can see all those other hats, like the dunce hat and the witch hat. Every word you speak is a magic spell. You learn spelling or spellcasting in school. You're literally a witch and you can't see it. You have your number 2 shit pencil. Look at that's your magic wand. And you can't see it. The skull and crossbones and all that shit is right over there. It's on everything. The pirate, the booty hole. That's what they kept from you. X marks the spot. It's right over there. The black hole sun where all your fruition comes, all your intentions come into fruition. I put into the universe. I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. That wave goes out 360 degrees later. It comes back and hits you with a whole bunch of knowledge and you wake up. It's just that simple. Okay? So, you know, it is just that simple. You don't have to like it, but it is that simple. And once you learn how to harness this energy, you can literally take over the world. I could do this from the comfort of home. Literally from the comfort of home. All I got to do is make videos from the comfort of home, pointing out the obvious. Okay, mischief. It's the feminine principle, the astral jet shooting out the aurora borealis. All lines point back to the center of the whole. Okay? Go see Devin Magny channel by typing blood over intent and hitting enter into your YouTube search. Scroll down. You see he makes videos 10 times better than me. He's a fucking genius. And I recommend you go see him. So listen, people. It's just as simple. You don't have to like it. It's mischief night with toilet paper because you're in a brick shit house right now. It's the astral light, the astraling light. When your 3-dimensional body falls off you, you resort back to your astral form. And it is just that simple. You don't have to like it. But we can do this from the comfort of home and take back reality. It's just that simple. I plan to do this from the comfort of home. And I'm going to turn this brick shit house into heaven on earth. Because it's my will, my way, and my world to do so. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. I realize what I'm going to show you right now is going to appear to be gibberish to you. But let me decode it for you. What I'm seeing here is that every compass is pointing to the Holy Grail, where you get eternal life. And eventually you're going to get sick of hearing me tell you this in videos, and you're going to start making videos yourself. And the reason I can see all this stuff is clear is because the sun is conscious, the internet is conscious, the air that you breathe is conscious, the earth under your feet is conscious, the water's conscious, the trees out there are conscious, and I might as well be talking to a fucking wall because everyone is so far from truth, it seems impossible that some of you would think it was wrong to go out by a big old tree and place your bare feet, your bare soles on dry soil at high noon and drop a drop of your blood into the earth and ask the Great Spirit for guidance. And do it again at midnight, bare feet on soles by an old tree. And you drop your blood into the earth and you ask the Great Spirit for guidance. You think that's satanic. It's Mother Earth for a reason. It's a divine female spirit that permeates the universe. And you are confused. You're missing half of your brain. You can't see what's hiding in plain sight. Most of you are literally retarded. You get angry at me. I'm pointing out the Holy Grail, the fountain of youth, that every single compass is pointing to everlasting life in your way out of the matrix. And you think I'm crazy for telling you that. But I assure you, you're fucking retarded. And if I have to scream this out for 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, whatever it takes, I'm going to get everybody their eternal life. Because I got a pair of balls, okay, as big as Saturn. And just the word Saturn, you go into like a freak mode. You're inside of Saturn right now. You see that ring you're inside of? That ring is an ice wall because this place is super conductive. You're in a computer simulation right now. and there's a way out. It's right there at the center of the dish, the vagina hole, where you're going to drink from the living waters. And you see the Chinese compass that I pointed out in the previous video. It's pointing, it's got a spoon showing you, look it up. The spoon is showing you to drink from the living waters. That the original compass points south, not north. But you think I'm crazy for telling you that. But I assure you, you're a fucking retard and you know nothing of truth. And you don't have to like it when I tell you that. I hold the fucking spear of destiny. And it's true. If I don't make videos pointing at the obvious, you're as good as dead. You're going to just waste away and get old. Hell fuck no. I'm going to bring forth heaven on earth. Okay? And you don't have to like it. But heaven's coming to earth. I hold the fucking spear of destiny. And I'm going to scream it out from the top of my lungs where everybody's going to get everlasting life. And I'm telling you, it's going to take 2.7 more years, and I'll wake up enough people to get us all eternal life. It's just that simple. I can see the future because I wrote it myself with my own blood, and I published it to the Ethernet for the entire universe to see. And it turns out you live in the fucking Matrix for real. So listen. X marks the spot, the center of the dish. The reason that this compass that the Chinese made has a spoon in it, because when you get to the center, you're going to drink from the living waters. And you're going to become young again. It's just that simple. And you can see it's intertwined in all your shit. You see it every day. You're in the brick shit house right now. Out from the center comes the ash trailing light, or the astral jet, out of the black hole sun, which is bringing all your shit into fruition. I pricked my finger with a needle, and I spilt my blood over my intent, saying I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I published it to the Ethernet, and then I got the eyes to see I have the fucking spear of destiny. That if I don't make videos pointing out the obvious, then you're as good as food. Because these reptilian beings eat you and your children, and they suck on all your energy, and you play stupid. And I see it on everything. It's like here. It's right there on my mouse. X marks the spot. Okay? That's where we drink from the living waters, and we get eternal life. It's just that simple. It's right over there at the end of every compass. I'm explaining it to you that I can see it, and I'm going to scream it out over and over and over and over. It's right there at the center of your dish. You're rubbing it in your face. She's a brick house. That's what you're in. You're in Davy Jones' locker right now. If you want to get out or you want to become a super being, you need to get to where that compass points to and drink from the living waters. Okay, now the t-shirts people have been asking, all you have to do is email me. Fucking retards. It's crazy. Some of you guys are so fucking dumb. I'm telling you, write on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. Spill your fucking blood on it and publish it beside my own under blood over intent. Or you're a fucking retard. It's clear I have the fucking spear of destiny. It doesn't matter what you believe. All I have to do is keep making videos pointing at the obvious. And guess what? It's rubbed in your face. We're going to get there. Because I wrote the future with my blood and I published it to the Ethernet. And now I can see the future. It doesn't matter what you believe. All I have to do is make videos from the comfort of home. And we will get there. So you don't have to like it when I call you a silly human slave, a fucking retard. I hold the fucking spear of destiny. You ain't going to make videos. And if I don't make them, you're as good as fucking dead.